Hey everyone, today we have a super investigator. When a cop passes by, he doesn't back down and gets ready to shine. He maneuvered like he was in a car race, dodging the jammed lanes, cruising past the truck, a true driving genius. Luckily, that truck charged right into the intersection, and Gary successfully got his family to another street, like a scene from a different movie. The crowd was in total chaos outside. Gary accelerated like he was in a game of Fast and Furious, reminding his daughters to buckle up. Just as he turned, bam! A flying ambulance decided to get cozy with them. After everything calmed down, Gary quickly checked on his family, relieved they were fine. But, with the car dead, they had to prep for a walking trip. The square was a scene of complete mayhem, like monkeys in a zoo, with cops running around. Everyone was sprinting like they were escaping a wild party. Guy was about to back up and escape, but suddenly a crazy heroine dashed out. She pounded on the glass until it shattered into art, and Gary witnessed it all, almost becoming a silent witness. As his wife urged him to run, he was practically tap dancing, while the bitten man began to transform oddly, like a character from a sci-fi movie. Eventually, Gary leaped onto an RV, soaring like Superman, only to find a stowaway joining the ride. As the windows seemed about to shatter, Gary deftly swerved the wheel, tossing the intruder off like he was in a car stunt show. He bolted for the bridge, where the military seemed to be engaged in a mini battle, but it looked like they couldn't escape either as the city turned into a virus-riddled game. On the road away from Philly, fighter jets roared overhead like Transformers on high alert, while Gary's oldest daughter forgot her asthma meds in the car. Just then, Gary's old pal Black called, and they switched seats like playing hot potato. Black told them over the phone he'd send a chopper, but they had to rush to New York, talk about express delivery. Of course, Black wasn't saving them for friendship's sake. After hanging up, Gary played the clinical psychologist calming his eldest daughter down. Soon after, they reached the agreed spot, and the chaotic crowd looked like they were about to turn into a Pete. To find the asthma meds for his daughter, they dashed into a mall, with Gary going to grab the meds while his wife collected all the useful stuff. Just as Gary got the meds, his little girl's scream echoed behind him, a true thriller moment. Spotting two bad guys about to hurt his wife, Gary drew his weapon and yelled to stop them, but they retaliated like cold springs. In the chaos, Gary had no choice but to take one out, holding his terrified wife. It was pure heroic rescue style. In a nail-biting moment, a cop suddenly barged in. Obviously, no one can maintain order during the apocalypse. With supplies gathered, the Gary family was ready to leave when they discovered their RV had been stolen, a real heartbreak of a car accident. His wife pointed to a nearby building with lights on, suggesting they hide there, sounding like a new country song. So Gary headed to the high-rise with his family, while updating Black about their change of plans, a true mobile office moment. Planning to use fireworks as a signal, Black grimaced and said he'd do his best, but Gary's family had to hold out until morning, like in an endurance race. As they approached the building, an infected person attacked as if on cue. Gary quickly led his family inside, locked the stairwell door, shouting, "This is it." As the door was about to burst open, everyone rushed upstairs. Gary smashed the stairway door handle like he was playing the drums. At that moment, his wife realized the little girl was missing and found her outside someone's door, putting on a doorway show. Gary hurried his family inside, and luckily, the other family was nice, offering them shelter and food. Was a real touch of humanity. Gary updated the male host on the outside situation and suggested this place wasn't a long-term solution. It was like playing a psychological game. If they wanted to leave, they could evacuate at dawn, but the man decided to stay, like holding the fort. Gary respected his choice. Next morning, lightly armed, he took his family to the rooftop for a gathering with the rescue team. After they left, the man relocked the door. While his wife complained about not leaving together, food would run out anyway, sounding like a trade negotiation. Suddenly, a loud banging echoed as Gary cautiously approached the fire escape. It was like a cat jumping the wall. He planned to use the stairs to reach the rooftop, while Black's helicopter landed nearby, but they had no clue which building. It was like playing hide and seek in the dark. They could only wait patiently. When Gary opened the door, an infected person charged in fright. He swiftly took him down with the shot of a heroic rescue. But the gunshot quickly attracted other infected, and everyone had to pick up the pace like they were running a marathon. To protect his family, Gary retreated, ready to snipe zombies, activating his sniper skills. The family that had helped him earlier now had only the little boy who escaped, looking like a lone hero. After taking down one bad guy, another zombie lunged at Gary, now plasma-covered. He decisively grabbed its head and dragged it to the rooftop. Pure tactical retreat. After handing the boy to his wife, he walked straight to the rooftop edge, as if waiting for some test results. Thankfully, he didn't feel unwell shortly after, and the rescue helicopter arrived at the rooftop, with his wife ushering the kids on board, almost like public transport conference. The rescue team quickly organized everyone on board, with one person even setting up a weapon. It was a real arms exhibit. Seeing this, Gary immediately turned and ran, while the infected quickly followed, feeling like they were in a crazy chase game. At a crucial moment, everyone boarded, like a roller coaster adventure. A few zombies were left behind, and once they safely took off, everyone let out a collective sigh of relief, only to find out that the entire city had already fallen. What a genuinely deserving title of apocalyptic test. As the scene shifts, the rescue chopper brings Carrie's family to a command ship in the Atlantic, where old colleague Black greets them, an old friends reunion. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to our channel.